Welcome to Project Peso episode 13. Can't believe we're now in the 13th episode, man. We just started it, I think, 2 weeks ago, in the middle of 2 weeks ago, and now we're in the 13th episode. I was supposed to do a rundown with you right around the 17th of April. That's a Friday, last Friday, but I got quite busy. So before the market opens tomorrow, which is a Monday, today, which is a Sunday, the 19th of April, let's do a little bit of a review because a lot has been going on since Thursday and Friday, especially here at our portfolio. Yep. So let me comment on that breakdown last Friday. I I I was a bit surprised and positively happy that it didn't break down up until Friday, but news just got in when it comes to Iran and US, especially Trump and Iran. For sure, tomorrow, Monday, it's a bloodbath. The Strait of Hormuz is closed, way down 5,900. The support level, the psychological support level of 6,000 just broke down. So just last Friday, we were down 14K in total from a low negative of 80K. We now down 102K. So two things. No, make it one thing that I'll be planning, that I'll be moving on. Hopefully this coming week. It would be closing. Yeah. I took quite a long time to decide on this, but if my GMA7 stock right here, if this will price right around 6 pesos in this coming week, if it for sure it will go down. Maybe I'll just average down a little bit. But for real, unrealized loss of 35K, uh, I'm going to eat that. So we're going to use 36K and hopefully put that somewhere else because there will be a bloodbath this coming week. We're going to find the best value of dividend stock. Be up with me. Well, we can do it together. All right. But UBP, man, I'm not willing to give up. I'll be averaging down. We got 24.10. Um, I'm not sure if I'm willing to put money right around that price, but most probably if it goes down to 23 something, for sure, for sure. Yep, ASIN. For real, ASIN. If it goes down, I'm buying a dip. I'm buying dip to this one. And keeper last Friday, I bought some keepers. Yes, I did. You know what? Let me show you. Let me show you my trades last Friday. Oh, quite a lot. If you can see, no, not that much, but here. Keeper bought 5,000 shares at 2.08. Apex we back in bought 100 shares for 17.30, but that's expired. Fulfilled ones we got URC, JFC, and Plus. Mm-hmm. Plus is 14.96. That's a really good one if you ask me, considering they got in Africa. They business got in Africa. I think the big news last year, they went in Bogota, what that place is, the land Americas. Yeah, their business got in there. Now they're in Africa. So these guys definitely considering the 4 to 5% dividend yield. Plus, it's totally undervalued right now. If it goes right around 13 pesos, 12 pesos, I'm going 100K shares in this one, 100,000 pesos, definitely. Just like Apex. But if you ask me, Apex or this, I'll go for Apex much more. Yep. So basically, that's just what happened on on Friday. Stock portfolio 1.2 M. Roughly, our total money now is roughly 1.3 million. Dry powder at 73K. Now, I told you some things happened Thursday and Fridays. I didn't even broke it down for y'all, the news that is, but I made some videos. Hopefully you love those. But basically, we received quite a number of dividends. Plus, just like what I said, their dividend yield for the year is more or less 4 to 5%, if I'm not mistaken. We received 2,763 pesos and 90 cents. How's that for additional dry powder for you? Doing nothing, your money just sitting down in there, riding the volatility while you wait, get some dough. Next up, we got PCOR. By the way, our PCOR shares, we sold it as soon as we up around 1,000 pesos. I try to close it. We got clean right around 600 pesos for that one. Plus, not to mention, we got 675 pesos of additional dry powder. Hmm. How'd you love that? Next up, we got Tel. Tel right here. Hmm. Tel, well, we know Tel. Uh, PLDT. We only got 25 shares. The X date was around March 25. Dividend rate around 46 pesos, so we got 1,035 pesos. So not bad, right? Not bad, if you ask me. Now, let me share to you my dividend history way back 2024. I'm not going to go into details on the stocks that I picked before, but I'm telling you, way back 2024, I was still a newbie. I started 2023, start tracking in 2024, and Um, these moves are shitty. I'm telling you right now. Even my moves in 2025, I really wasn't into it. I wasn't paying attention, didn't do any research. But now, 2026, I'm gonna be rocking it because right now, look, we just in the first quarter and we got 22K worth of dividends. Now, if a check it right here only in April, that's just more or less, I don't know, 11, 12K. But my capital right here was just right around 700,000. Here, 600,000. So that goes to say the lower dividend yields that we got. But I'm quite confident for this year. We got dry powder. There's bloodbath in the coming week. And we just do what we have to do, if you know what I'm saying. Now, lastly, let me share to you my portfolio tracker or my main tracker right here. So January 2026, we now at um 10.6K on the positive. How'd you love that? Not bad for, by the way, us in the Philippines right now is the second worst market. I just saw that in the news somewhere. I'm gonna pull it up, but you can look it up yourself. You can look it up yourself, man. We are the worst, second to last performing market, but we're making money. Whoever said we're not making money? Look, February we just got around 8,379 pesos and 53 cents. By the way, that's including dividends, all right? That those are not just capital gains. So it's a combination of swing trades, capital gains, and dividend yields. Okay, in March, yep, thanks to Apex, we got 12,645 and 70 cents. Most we got P-Core, Apex. Look, SGP, good move at SGP, making 1,700 pesos right there. But Apex, man, it's the one breaking down for March. We just made clean 12,000 pesos on that one. So in total for the quarter, if you just do an I 10.6, let's say 11, 19,000, 19,000 plus 29, right around 31, let's say 32,000 pesos running for for the first quarter of 2026, and the market is down with a 5,900 level. I'm excited when we go fly into to all time high 6,700. 6,900, 7,000, 7,500, 7,700, 7,900. Yeah, I'm telling you, just take some time. If you work 9 to 5, you got business, just take an hour or two daily. Read the news on your stocks, rotate. Um, if you already make 10%, 15, 20% on your on your stock capital gains, that is, I would highly recommend with current market macroeconomics here in the Philippines and also the market in the Philippines. I highly recommend just taking profits, man. This ain't like the U.S. market where we got the S&P 500, Nasdaq, and the others, wherein they just compounding year after year. You know, they don't need those much dividends, but here in the Philippines, I'm telling you, it's different. That's the um, main difference. I thought um, because I was way back 2024 and 2025, I wasn't active at all. What I was doing was just buying and holding. Look where it got me. Some stocks, they've been with us in general. Okay, they've been with us for a decade now, and they still at the same level where a decade ago, even lower. So we have to be active. If we here in the Philippine stock market, you know, we have to be active. So see you next time, all right? See you tomorrow. I'm excited for tomorrow. It's a bloodbath. See ya. Yep.